Hi everybody and welcome. Today's support video is going to focus on the X method of factoring. So when we see terms are polynomials that we're trying to put into a box, but our leading coefficient, the first number, is not just x squared. If there's a number in front of it, we're going to want to use the X method. So here's a review example for the X method, and hopefully it'll help out with the questions for today. So first things first, we still do draw our box. So first term goes in the first corner, last term goes in the last corner. So this is still true. So the first initial steps are the same. It's just instead of listing out our factors of 8 on the side, we instead go to the x. Now how this works is we take our first term and our last term and we multiply them. So 3 and negative 8, now it'll get us negative 24, and that goes on the top. And then our negative 10 term goes on the bottom. So that is what we're looking for. So first times last on the top, and then we drop our bottom term, our middle term, directly in the center. From here, we're looking for something that multiplies to 24, but adds to 10. So we can break down, in this case, actually 24 as our number. And again, multiplies to get negative 24, but combines to 10. So we have these options, and it looks like this row is the one that we're looking for. So we know that we'll have 12 and 2 as our numbers on the side. And the only thing that we have to be careful of with these is that we put the signs in the right spots. So we will want to make sure that our 12 is negative because we have a negative 10 here. So negative 12 plus positive 2 is negative 10. Negative 12 times 2 is negative 24. And in blue, all that this tells us is what goes in the corners of our box. So here we'll have our negative 12x, and then here we'll have our 2x. So the X method, all it does is just fills in those diagonals for us, but once we have that information, it makes it a lot easier to go through and factor our problem. So 3 times 1 gets us our top corner, which is 3. And we'll put x in x to get us x squared. 3 times negative 4 gets us negative 12. Oh, just kicked me out. Go back here. So 3 times negative 4 gets us negative 12. And then 1 times 2 gets us 2x. And then negative 4 times positive 2 gets us negative 8. So by doing it this way, we've correctly filled in our box. We've matched our middle term. We've matched our last term. And we've also matched our first term. So final answer for this is x minus 4. And then 3x and positive 2. This is the factored form. So hopefully this example is helpful to you today, going through some of these X method ones. We did have some resources on this in the fall, but this video should be a good refresh, a recap on some of the more challenging methods.